artists come up. This is not like a traditional stage vibe. If you're up here, please sit down so people can see. And here, maybe I'll go like right up here on the step or something. Like that. Next call, man. What's up? How are you? Yeah, if you're up here, you want to sit down, or you
want to go sit down?
Thank you, thank you.
Come up here, little one. Come on up here, little one. Hope you guys
Can you sort of hear me in the guitar?
Yeah!
My name is Tom Morello. And I'm a union man.
Yeah!
34 years I've been a member of Musicians Local 47 in Los Angeles. I'm a proud card-carrying member of the Industrial Workers of the World. It's an honor to stand with the United Farm Workers in Sacramento here today. I was at the airport with my guitar and this lady goes, "Are you Tom Morello?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Tom Morello." And she's like, "Where are you going?" So I'm going to Sacramento. She's like, "Why is Tom Morello going to Sacramento?" And I said, "Because United Farm Workers are making history again in Sacramento and I don't want to miss it." My mom was a public high school teacher in Illinois for about 30 years, and we were never rich, but we had clothes on our backs, food on our table, and guitars and amplifiers in our basements because my mom was a union high school teacher. On October 1st, she will be 99 years old, and she sends solidarity and greetings. 50 years ago, the United Farm Workers and my mom taught me a lesson about sacrifice and solidarity. We were at the grocery store, and we were in the produce aisle, and I said, "Mom, I would like some grapes." And she said, "Son, we can't get grapes today." I said, "But Mom, I love grapes." And she said, "The reason we can't get them is because we're boycotting grapes." I said, "What the hell does that mean?" She said, "The farmers in California have asked us to not buy grapes to help them to have better lives and to form a union and to be strong." And I said, "Mom, but I love grapes." And she said, "We're not getting those grapes today." And I thought it was awful. I was like so pissed off. I love those grapes. I was 8 years old, but I went home and I thought about it. And I asked her, I said, like, "So why can't I have those grapes?" And I said, "Because those people are sacrificing and they're struggling to make better lives for themselves. And all you got to do is sacrifice a little bit to help them a lot." So from 50 years, the United Farm, so next time we went back to the grocery store, I was like, "Is that boycott thing still a thing?" My mom's like, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "Today we're not going to get grapes." She's like, "That's right, we're not going to get grapes today." So 50 years, I was 8 years old. I'm 58 years old now. So 50 years ago, the United Farm Workers taught me about sacrifice and solidarity. And 50 years later, they're still teaching me about sacrifice and solidarity. It's an honor to stand here with them today. This is a solo show. I love you to do that. You're awesome, and I want you to sing along when required. I'll let you know. This first song is a fighting song. It's a freedom song. Brothers and sisters, this first song is a union song. For the fired auto workers who were twisted, tricked, and robbed. To the peasant in Guatemala in a sweatshop got your job. And she can't feed her family on the pennies that she makes. Meanwhile, the crime rate's rising up and down the Great Lakes states. Like vegetables left in the field, the signatures smell rotten on the contracts and the deeds that push the race down to the bottom. They load the rubber bullets, they fire another round. I'm heading to the tear gas. Dig in, man, hold your ground for Joe Hill and Cesar Chavez, who fought in their own time for our brothers, now sisters, up and down that picket line. For the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long. For the union men and women standing up and standing strong. It's appropriate to cheer loudly now. Si nos queremos juntos vamos a ganar. See, y'all hit them where it hurts and bite the hand that feeds. You might get 1 to 3 or probation and a fine. But I know where I'm gonna be gonna be right on that front line for Joe Hill and Cesar Chavez, who fought in their own time for our brothers, our sisters up and down that picket line, for the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long, for the union men and women standing up and standing Si se puede. 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 Excuse me. Now dirty scabs across the line, while others stand aside and look. But ain't nobody never got nothing that didn't raise their voice and push. Like the steelworker in Ohio, the miner in West Virginia, the teacher in Chicago, janitor in Mississippi. From the fields of California to the fields of Mission Flats, there's a thundercloud exploding, and I'm free at last! Fought in their own time, like our brothers, our sisters, up and down that picket line, like the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long, like the union men and women standing up and standing strong, like the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long, like the union men and women standing up and standing strong. Nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said that it would all be fine. But to get where we're going, brother, gotta hold the line. It ain't a matter of if, it's just a matter of time. But to get where we're going, sister, gotta hold the line. Hold the line. Gotta hold the line. 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 Now you gotta stay steadfast and tread lightly, 'cause they're looking for a reason to knock you down. But you can't ask too politely. In the trenches, you gotta get loud. You gotta stay steadfast and tread lightly, 'cause they're looking for a reason to knock you down. But you can't act too politely. In the trenches, you gotta get loud. You gotta get loud. You gotta get loud. Hold the line. 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 The ironic thing is, first of all, Governor Newsom should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah.
Here he is shaming Ron DeSantis about his treatment of immigrants in Florida and Texas, when he has immigrants right here, who he's denying the right to form a union without being intimidated. Now, the fact that he is a grower himself may have something to do with it. It may have something to do with it. But thank you for all showing up today in solidarity. This song's called When He Sits Down for his presidential campaign with the millionaires and the billionaire growers here in California and asks for a check, he can ask them, how did they get so rich? Because of these people. Because of these people working hard in the field every day to make them their money. It's called The Fabled City. Me and Harvey shouted slogans in Spanish like it was our world to win. Then they moved the plant down to Ojeda. It's time to bite your tongue again. I've seen the fabled city. Its streets are paved with gold, but an iron fence runs round it, and its iron gate is closed. he told me, but something else passed behind his eyes. Now he's downtown on his knees, washing floors for somebody, quietly biding his time. I've seen the fabled city. Its streets are paved with gold. An iron fence runs around it, and its iron gate is closed. Oh! Sunset and Crescent, I met an angel, sad and old. She lived in the alley behind the market, in the shadows maybe hidden from the Lord. And for $1 she sang a song. It sounded more like a prayer, a wish that her dead mother and father could look down and see her there. I've seen the fabled city. The streets are paved with gold, but an iron fence runs round it. Its iron gate is closed. Oh! On the wire outside my window, there sit 100 swallows. I suspect that if one flew, 99 would follow. United Farm Workers, you are not alone. I see we have some union brothers and sisters here today. Playing a show for striking coal miners who've been out on strike for over 530 days. I spoke with them yesterday and told them I was going to be here, and they sent a message to send to you. It's a very simple message. They said, an injury to one is an injury to all! This town today is a union town, brothers and sisters. Memories are forever, said the dog on the tombstone. If you're living underneath the bridge, man, all roads lead to home. I got a hidden flask, I'm paid in cash, got a cross above my bed. You know, I hitchhiked from Chicago, and a man walked up and said, this is a union town, a union town. All down the line, this is a union town. Away. We'll give you hell every time. This is a union town, all down the line. Today the policeman's a union man, brother firefighters my friend, and the farmers in the field today are fighting till the end. And we're not gonna break, my friend, and we're not gonna bend. Some say the union's down, but I have to ride. And everybody said, this is a union town, a union town. Yeah. All down the line, this is a union town, a union town. All down the line. And if you come to strip our rights away, we'll give you hell every time. This is a union town, all down the line. One day longer, one day stronger. One day longer. One day stronger. Yeah. One day longer. One day stronger. One day longer. One day stronger. For every action why, my friend, the blood tastes good every time I'm hit. I got a will to win and a Cheshire grin. Yeah, the night watchman is near, and they can't get it where they're at. You can sure get it here. So come rain or sleet or dark at night, come wind or frigid snow, the United Farm Workers are here to stay, and our movement's gonna grow. When we put the bosses and scabs on trial, I'll be in the front row. We're a union town. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go. This is a union town. Union town. Right down the line. This is a union town. Union town. Right down the line. If they come to strip our rights away, we'll fuck them up every time. Yeah! One day stronger. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'd like to conclude my program with a song by someone who fought much of his adult life for people in the fields. A song by Woody Guthrie. Migrant farm workers, he was one of them, and it was his bread and butter writing songs about. I learned this song in the 3rd grade, and it's kind of a nice sing-along, but what I failed to learn was what the song was really about, because they censored out the verses that indicated what a radical, pro-union, pro-labor, pro-you and me, pro-human rights song this really is. Woody Guthrie certainly had this song in mind. The United Farm Workers struggle is the kind of struggle that he had in mind when he wrote these words. This land is your land. Yeah. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking, I saw a sign there, and that sign said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That side was made for you and me. This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back now, 'cause this land was made for you and me. Let me hear ya. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Sacramento, clap your hands.
All right, stop clapping.
I play this song a lot. There was some pretty rhythmic clapping right there. A Northern California vibe to it, which is great. Some places you have no idea what they're clapping. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Are we in this together, people? Yeah! We in this together, people.
Yeah.
Before we do our last 90 seconds together, I'm going to sing you the last secret censored verse of this song, and you're going to listen with rapt attention. Then together, we're going to sing This Land Is Your Land, not as anyone has ever sung it on a Capitol building steps. And then here comes the good part. When I give the signal, I want everybody here, front to back, side to side, farm worker, union person, every religion, creed, color, and age, to jump the fuck up together. That was a complicated set of instructions. I'm going to run through it one more time. I sing the verse, you listen. Together we sing loudly. When I give the signal, we jump the fuck up, okay, people? Yeah! Now there's always one son of a bitch in the back who's like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me to. Not today, in solidarity. Here we go. Are we in this together, people? Here we go. In the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I see my people. And some are grumbling, and all are wondering if this land's still made for you and me. Tell them! This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Jump the fuck up, jump this way! Thank you all for coming, peace.
Get your shoes untied.